Oh, Makoto. Oh, my God. Never said I was not
Are you telling me you didn't hear the music, Obi?
And that is the best intro music, guys. If you guys didn't hear that, it's because it didn't happen. But welcome to... What am I doing? Oops, wrong show. Welcome to HorsePLAY Live, guys. And welcome back, Geeks and Gamers. This is HorsePLAY Live. My name is Obi1X2. And today is... I tried to do it verbatim. It didn't work very well. But today is Thursday, March 12th. Let me make sure. Yep, he's got it right. And this is episode 65. There is no time. There's only a choice. Before we get into all the fun ahead, guys, in this episode, I'm not saying all that. I'm joined, as always, by everybody's filthy hardcore casual. Let's pick out some other names for him. Slowpoke, non-music hearing guy, YogiZilla. What's up, big guy? The podcast death look.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you even respond from that? I don't even know. I don't even know. Where do you go from there?
Yes, Obi is. I've been pouring rum into my Mountain Dew.
Did you just say you've been pouring Obi into your Mountain Dew?
I'm pouring rum into my Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Like I'll open it and I'll take a drink to where it's like, half a can, and then I'll pour rum up to the top. And I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It's okay.
Actually,
we're gonna have a great show tonight.
Actually, a killer drink. I came up with it. You have to get the portions right. But if you take rum, orange juice, Mountain Dew, and vodka. Oh, no. You can do rum or vodka.
Don't get too close to that. Don't get you're starting to move into some cult aid. We don't use vodka on here. We use rum.
Vodka or rum. I prefer rum.
Rum
and then Midori.
We're gonna settle it right now. We're gonna settle it right. No, we're gonna settle it right now. The worst radio show, guys. No, we're gonna settle it right now. The Worst Radio Show, guys, if you guys have ever not watched them, you need to. Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. But they have cult aid. It's what's called. They've given out the recipe before, so I'm sure they're not going to yell at me, but it's Kool-Aid and vodka. So instead of saying we like vodka, we're going to drink this and this, we're going to invent a drink. We're going to tell you what it is next week. If you guys want to try it, please do. We're going to have a couple different variations of it. It's going to include rum and our best mix. So check out that next week. I just came up with that today.
I think we should call it non-gaming content, NGC for short.
Yeah, dude, it's perfect. So what's Geeky Antics doing? Non-gaming content.
Report it, noob.
He's drinking on stream. So you were watching Homeboy's fish tank for about 16 hours the other day. But
for real, that really is a thing.
How's your week been?
Good. Getting used to the new work schedule and really missing streaming.
I know, dude.
I feel the void. I miss hanging out with you guys.
Well, even when I'm streaming, you're lurking because you have to lurk on your phone. You're like,
yeah,
you gotta get it on unlimited internet. What are you doing?
I don't have unlimited internet where I'm at. This is one provider, and they're freaking Nazis.
Yeah, there is. I did hear, though. I was doing some research on the actual... Excuse me. We're doing some research on the actual, what the government is going to do to the different ISPs to make them more... Not competitive, but
accountable.
accountable and more reliable for their customers. Because what's going on, and we're not going to talk about this for a long time, guys, but what's going on is there's in areas such as where Yogi lives, where I live, there's only one ISP. So there's no competition whatsoever. So then they can just basically, they can charge you whatever they want because you have to move to get a different provider.
Yep.
And I believe that's in Yogi's area too, because they have, with the certain companies, like my area, it's Comcast and Charter. Okay, Comcast and Charter said, okay, we're going to take the south side of town, and Charter says, okay, we're going to take the north side of town. The line's right here. You guys can't come over here. We can't go over there. That's what they've done, and then basically you're screwed. Why is it that hard to let them in different areas? Because they got to do new boxes? That's part of business, dude. It's just... Anyway, we're not going to get on that. You guys did hear before the wonderful stylings and voice of Janelle. 5. What's up, girl? Hey.
Not much. Doing a podcast with you guys again.
She's like, again, God.
Again,
is it over yet?
No, I like being here.
But how have you been doing, darling? How have you been doing this week?
Tired. Been streaming a lot. Well, streaming and working. Like, I didn't stream Monday, but Tuesday I streamed pretty much all day, and then Wednesday I worked with kids, and then I streamed until like 2 in the morning. So I worked from like 9 to 4, and then I streamed, and then today I've been streaming for like 12 hours again, as I always do whenever this podcast. So I'm feeling pretty burnt out. Gonna have a good
she's
weekend
not
though.
shy whatsoever, Q-Tip.
I'm not shy. Shut up, Q-Tip.
And thank you for that, what you said back there. That does mean a lot. She's not shy at all. She's not. She's just 9 times out of 10, if she's got a podcast to be on, that day she's going to stream for 12 plus hours. Don't know why she does it, but she does it. It's good. That's fine. Maybe she got to go hard or go home, right?
Janelle does not.
A little bit tired.
She does not half step. She goes in like just. She's not just a tip girl. She just puts it all in completely. She goes balls deep.
Wow, that escalated quickly. Anyway,
Janelle has a massive cock, just so you guys know. I'm kidding. God, man, awkward silence. I thought I would get a little bit.
Right, dude.
I thought
I was waiting for Janelle to be like, "Hell yeah, I do."
I know. I just like laid it down for her, like perfect opportunity. She was like, "I have nothing to say. I'm neither confirming this or denying this."
Nope. Let you all wonder.
Oh man, that's even worse. Not everybody's gonna be up late. Like, is that true? Oh man, this changes everything.
That's what I said, Fatal. That escalated really way too fast. Cupcake Envy. Hi. This is really awkward. I know you walked into or came into a very awkward situation that we were talking about. Well, we're just talking about what we've been doing last week, actually. So, Yogi turned it into dirty joke night, of course, because everybody knows from earlier, if you're watching the pre-show, Yogi's lit.
Cupcake Envy knows what to expect from me. We go back like babies and pacifiers, yo. Not really, but
you know what I was looking for?
Spiritually, yes.
I was like, where did I put the rum bottle? It's still on the counter in the kitchen. That's not good.
What have you been drinking from the whole time? What are you pouring and you think it was rum? Like, wait, that's not rum.
No, I made two.
Kerosene. Oh.
Like, here's the one I'm drinking, right? And this is the empty one. I made 2 of them before I came in. And I forgot. I thought I brought the rum bottle with me, but I didn't. I know it doesn't even pertain to nothing that we're talking about right now, but it's okay.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Exactly, right? But, wow, if you guys are new to this show, welcome to our geeky gathering, or I want to say something else besides that, too. Welcome to our geeky gathering, and, what's the word for fucked up?
Inebriated?
No.
Sloshed? Like, pissed?
No.
Trashed? Hammered?
No.
Foobarred? hungover. I don't know. What are you looking for? I don't know why I'm.
Welcome to our geeky gathering. That's often foobard.
Okay.
There you go. That sounds.
I have no idea what you're going for, so I'm just throwing shit
either,
out.
dude. I'm just trying to.
I could have just said lollipops. Like, lollipops, why not?
Exactly. That would work too. Horseplay Live is where geeks come to play 10 times out of 10. We get in trouble too because one of us say something. I say something that is not really nice. We are the flagship talk radio show. I get that messed up every time. For Geeky Antics Network in collaboration with allgames.com and the United Broadcasting Network. Our show covers all the aspects of geek culture with a special focus on indie and strategy games, technologies, rants, social issues geeks face while gaming or not, and community events. Now, you guys did hear it, and I'm going to say it again. We rant. In the show notes, it's underlined. So it's like, make sure I got to put that in capitals too. So then I don't know, anyway. And of course, sometimes we talk about tabletops. We get onto that. And of course, food. Why food? This is non-gaming content. We got to have some of that in here. Jeez. Because we do want, of course we want people to come for less than 2 minutes to our channel and realize that, oh my God, they're not playing video games or they're not talking about video games. Report. We got to talk about food. Mustard.
I know, right?
Ramen and Doritos. Sorry.
I mean, that's stuff that everybody likes.
No, Janelle, it's not nasty. You got to make it the right way, though. No water. I mean, you got to put water in it. You got to crush everything up fine. Doritos, so then the Doritos and the ramen, when the water hits it, it makes like a burrito.
Oh, God.
I never said it was disgusting. Did you say
I thought you went, ooh.
Nope. I've never had ramen noodles, and B, I love Doritos, so
I'm sending some ramen to Canada.
I can imagine that they'd be amazing. So,
all right, if anybody wants to get on this ramen, give to Janelle. I'm going to send it to Canada. I'm going to send it there in a week. If you want to send it in,
Janelle
send it to my. Yes, no. We're going to send you a giant fucking box of ramen.
That's what I mean. The Janelle Ramen Fund, like.
Yes. I'll send you some up there.
We got your some canned food. I'm poor, guys.
We got your little kit coming too.
My little kit? Oh,
my wife does. She's got that coming to you. So, and then I'll send you a couple packages of ramen in there too. How we send food, boys, to Canada. Put it in a makeup box. Anyway, derailed. Because Yogi's watching chat or doing something else.
I may be.
You maybe are.
Yarp.
Horseplay Live is every Thursday, guys, at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes, maybe 8 p.m. Pacific Time on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and YogiZilla. Horseplay Live replay is also available on Thursdays, just a little bit earlier, around 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and then that's on allgames.com. You guys want to go give us 5 minutes? You guys go check that out. 5 o'clock or so. Give us 5 minutes. It does count for a view for us, and we really do appreciate it for those that do. But without further ado, we're going to get right into the show with some obligatory news with YogiZilla. Yogi?
Indeed. We got quite a bit of news today, so I'm going to try to make it through unscathed. Damn! Obi didn't even waste time. He's like, I'm out of here, bitches. So, first up in the news, video game stuff. Yeah, let's get back to the main focus of the show. 3D Realms, they're still alive. If you're an old school PC gamer, you might remember 3D Realms from original Duke Nukem and other stuff they made, but mainly Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior. I can't really think of anything else that we're really well known for. But they're working on a game called Bombshell. And it actually looks really interesting. It's like Diablo meets Duke Nukem. It's a dungeon crawler with like fast-paced action. It looks pretty legit. So I would recommend checking it out. If you go to bombshell.com, you can see some video and some backstories and images and all kinds of cool stuff. It looks promising. I mean, if you're someone that needs a narrative in your video game, this is not going to be the game for you probably. But if you just want a game that's just fun, it looks very promising. I mean, that's really what should matter, right? A fun game. So Bombshell, check it out, and there might be some gratuitous cleavage or something. She's actually not the main character isn't very oversexed. They actually did it very well, so the crazy feminists won't be losing their shit over it. She's an everyday kind of girl, the girl next door. Well, yeah, more stuff. For those of you that are aspiring video game developers or movie filmmakers, or maybe you're educators, Unreal Engine is now free to develop with. And this applies to everybody. There's a lot of possibilities here. There is a catch. I know a lot of people are like me, like, there's got to be a catch. There's a 5% off your profits, your revenues, that made with the apps if you use the engine. But that's only if you make 3K quarterly or more. But I mean, 5%, that's nothing. If you use them for free to develop your app, whatever, it's worth it. It's better than paying up front. And the cool thing is, I mean, it's a really sweet deal for one. And the cool thing is now with Unreal Engine 4, I noticed they're trying more to position it for people that want to use it for films, you know, non-gaming stuff like education. Maybe like want to do like some online webinar or some tutoring material, or maybe you want to make a film, the CGI.
He said toot.
Toot. But it's really cool, the possibilities with it. And another thing too is that a lot of people don't realize Unreal Engine, you're not limited to just doing your usual FPS or third-person action-adventure type game. You could do like that. What was that one side-scrolling game they made with the Unreal Engine a few years back? Not Shadowrun. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it was, but it was a side-scrolling game that was done on Unreal Engine. I think Undertow was also done with the Unreal Engine. There's a lot of things you could do with Unreal Engine. You can make a puzzle game with the Unreal Engine. It's a very flexible flexible platform, I guess you say, or environment to develop in. So this is really cool. Like if you want to dabble with development, this is a full suite of tools available to you to tinker with. So really good news. We're gonna see a lot of. I think this is gonna really step up the indie gaming scene quite a bit, and we're gonna see a lot of fun stuff made in Unreal. Maybe non-gaming stuff too. What else? What else we have?
Is it Shadow Complex?
Shadow Complex. There you go. Yep. That's a great game.
Because I knew what you were talking about too.
That's a great game. It's a side-scrolling game. It's very much a Metroidvania type game. You have to do a lot of backtracking and stuff. That's a really fun game. And at the time, I think it was only like a $10 game, and it was well worth it. But yeah, Shadow Complex. Rogue Spear, isn't that part of the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon universe? That's good stuff right there.
There's Tom Clancy's Rogue, but I don't know.
No, I thought Rogue Spear was one of the Rainbow Six games. Yeah, Black Arrow, Rogue Spear. Oh no, wait, was Rogue Spear Rainbow Six or Ghost Recon? I don't remember now. Oh my gosh, I lost track. Oh, it is Ghost. It is Ghost Recon.
It's what?
It is Ghost Recon. Yeah.
It's Rainbow Six.
Is it Rainbow Six?
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Rogue Spear.
Okay. I knew it was a Tom Clancy game. Yeah, I love those games. Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six, I'm all about it. I like more of that slower paced tactical shooter. Run and gun is fun too, but I like to have strategy involved and whatnot. Oh, next up. For those that are fans of RPGs, Neverwinter is coming to the Xbox One at the end of this month, March 2015. For those listening in the future, and if you don't know Neverwinter, I don't know if anybody remember Neverwinter Nights back in the days. Well, not that long ago, but long ago enough. That game still holds up very well. It's the MMO version of that, and it's a great game. And it's a nice, there's dragons. That's all I had to say. There's dragons, right? So stay tuned for that. It's coming out end of the month. I mean, I think with MMOs, BFT says Neverwinter was alright. I think with MMOs, you know, you gotta temper expectations. That they're really not, no one's really doing anything groundbreaking. Like Firefall has some cool ideas, and what's that other one that they're really pushing hard now? I can't remember.
Blue lipstick.
But blue lipstick is legit. I mean, but overall, each of them.
In front of me, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Especially you just called me a bitch. Okay.
Blue lipstick is awesome.
Bitch.
I got your bitch right here, little girl. Come on. Mm.
Oh, did Mako leave us? Oh. I didn't get to go say bye. Mako's cool. But yeah, Neverwinter's worth checking out. I mean, again, temper expectations. I mean, nothing. I think at this point, nothing's gonna blow your mind away on MMOs. And like BFT says, more of the same. That's pretty much all MMOs right now, unless you go to the real outliers. Little girls, what? What is going on in the chat? What else we have here? Oh, here's another big one. We have been talking about this on and off for a while, but Steam machines, they're still part of the water cooler conversation, if you will. The zeitgeist. You know, apparently Valve hasn't completely abandoned this whole thing. They're following through, and they actually now have a full hardware listing on Steam for the Steam machines. So you can actually go load up the Steam client, and you can see what they have to offer. So that's cool, you know. I hope they keep following through with this, because it's neat to make it the living room gaming on the PC side more accessible to people. You know, to let people know that it is possible. And Blue, my cat, just got up, and she's in the heat, so you might hear her singing in the background. I'm just gonna give everybody a heads up there. She must start singing. She's being very vocal. Oh, this is great right here, guys. Now we're gonna move away from gaming briefly. There's gonna be some non-gaming content, folks.
Oh no!
Please don't report us.
Have you guys actually gotten reported for that?
Yeah, we got a 24-hour suspension because someone that it was in our chat for 2 minutes reported us for having non-gaming content.
2 fucking minutes.
2 minutes. Automatic suspension. Because on Twitch, unless you're a part of their magical whitelist, if someone reports you and they feel like it's automatic, they won't even bother investigating. Like, yeah, sure, why not? And then if you try to contest it and they play hardball, they can permanently suspend you. Just kind of just have to just kind of take it up the ass and just go with it.
But does it count as like a strike or anything, or is it just like they just give you bans?
There's no formal strike rule, no.
Yeah, because they would have to write it all out and shit. No, it's basically, and I'll let you guys know, it's not a big deal. My dad, if you guys watched any of the shows on Sunday, my dad does a podcast, but he's a minister, so he wanted to do something that he knows about. Well, Yogi was nice enough to say, yeah, bring him onto the network. We can do that. And then somebody decided they wanted to be a douchebag. I mean, it's Sunday at 2 o'clock, and they suspended us. Yeah, so it's all good.
Yeah, you know, we laugh about it now. 24-hour suspicion? No, suspension. That's even worse. 24-hour suspicion would be great. Like, imagine, like, Twitch just messages us here and there, like, we suspect there's some funny business going on here. Stroking their invisible beards. Like, are you guys doing something that doesn't comply with our TOS? Mind you, our offense didn't go against their TOS. It went against some other crap that they have buried on another page that's not part of their terms of service. But that's another story. Anyway, moving on from that. But Q2 was talking about Rainbow Six Patriots, which was delayed. Now Siege is the next game they're coming out with. Patriots is going to be cool. That looks really interesting. I think it's going to kind of follow up with what they've done with the Rainbow Six Vegas games, and kind of level that up a bit. So we'll see. I still haven't. I feel like I've never played a bad Tom Clancy game. They're all fun. Yeah, I know she's really excited. Come on, Blue. Come hang out with us. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna translate for you guys. Okay.
You gonna translate for Blue?
Yep. I'm waiting for her to say something.
I made her subconscious, so now she's like, wait. I like Cupcake's reaction. Like, what? Yeah, it is BS, but what can you do? I mean, we've been doing that particular show for 6 months, and now someone reports it. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
And
that was his 6-month anniversary right there. Was to the day his 6-month anniversary.
It's crazy.
Dude, really?
And not just that, like, I hate the double standards because there are bigger streamers, partner streamers that they do all kinds of crap that has nothing to do with gaming at all for hours at a time, and even a majority of the content is non-gaming content. A major focus of everything that we do is gaming. Once in a while, we go off with another, direction. But
you could honestly just sit there and do nothing for all day, but as long as you have the game like client or something like that in the back, and there's a little tiny thing that's gaming related, then you won't get reported.
Yeah, you could put like a game-related image.
I told everybody that it's a religious podcast, so I was going to go play Fist of Jesus for an hour and just let him run with that in the background for an hour.
Yeah.
Why not? He does an hour show. Why can't I go play for an hour, record it, and there it is. There's your gaming content, you douchebags.
Yeah.
It was on a Sunday.
We're gonna actually
reported?
Yes, on a Sunday. It doesn't make sure. But anyway, we're actually gonna go and we're actually gonna stream right to YouTube, Geeky Antics YouTube. So it's all settled.
Yeah. No bigs. But yeah, unfortunate stuff that happens. It's just kind of, I just hate the fact that they play favorites, because the majority of what we do is gaming related. They should give us a little bit of slack. But whatever. Not to mention, no matter what people say, we were one of the first people to do gaming talk shows on Twitch.
Yes,
now everybody's on the bandwagon, and we won't get the credit. But when we were doing it, people were coming in threatening to report us. Like, where's the gameplay video? Like, this is a gaming talk show. It's gaming related. But people were giving us lots of shit at first, and there wasn't a category for gaming talk shows or podcasts or anything like that. We were pioneering that shit. We took our lumps, son.
Show. Oh.
Yep, Q-Tip's right. People are so anal. Yep, they just want to make us think because they can. But actually, talking about people making us think because they can, I found this article interesting. Apparently, some officials declare healthy eating a mental disorder, and I have mixed feelings about this. There's a lot of articles that popped up about it, but on naturalsociety.com they have one article about it, and they take kind of a sarcastic approach to it because they think it's ridiculous. Now, there's two sides to this. I think that when you become so obsessed with calorie counting and eating healthy, that's bad in itself. Because I've had friends where, like, I'll cook them a really nice meal from the heart, and they're like, "Oh, that has fat on it." Like, it's like, really? Like, I just busted my ass in the kitchen, and you're gonna freaking like complain about like there's a little bit of fat on the steak? Cut it off, and don't make a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? And then what's worse is when like they're watching someone else eat, they're like, "You really shouldn't eat that. You know what kind of cholesterol that has in it? Like that one time you're eating is gonna kill you. Like you're gonna instantaneously combust." So
I've actually heard about a couple people that they were healthy. They actually were raised that way, so they were that way their whole life.
Oh God.
And one of them about died. Because the guy he had like no cholesterol in his body. He had no fat in his body. I mean, he almost died. Basically, what the doctor told him to go home and do is start eating fucking McDonald's hamburgers. Because he was to the point where he was too healthy. I don't know if you can ever be too like me. I can never be too healthy. But I'm sorry. I mean, if I'm gonna cook a steak, or if I'm gonna get a steak, last steak I got from was Logan's. It was the 26-ounce, not the T-bone, but the other one, the sirloin. And it was the biggest steak they had, and there was a big old fat line on the outside, about a quarter of it. I ate every bite. I paid for it the next week, but I ate every bite.
Logan's is good.
You got to have some kind of fat on you. I mean, it's good. It's got to be, have a good fat, but you got to have fat. You got to have cholesterol. You got to have calories. You got to have. Depends on what you're doing.
I mean, I have nothing against people that eat healthy or vegans or vegetarians, but don't force your feelings down other people's throats. And realize that really the best kind of diet is not to diet. Diets are bad for you because they're about doing extremes. No carbs, no this. The best thing to do is just eat in moderation. Yes, and Blue's going crazy in the background. She's like,
well, I was going to translate for everybody. The first thing she says is, please come. I'm horny. That's all I heard.
Do not talk about my daughter that way, sir. Like, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that she's in heat. Like, you're too young for that. You're a baby. No. It's like, no. She's just feeling extra affectionate and vocal right now.
Barbecue at Spathy's house. If you do want to pay for the plane ticket, then haul ass. He'll cook for the hell out of you.
I'm down.
The plane ticket's a little bit pricey.
Yeah, for real. That's a bit of a trip.
Ticket, about $6,000.
Where's he from?
For a plane ticket to.
He's from the UK.
He's from UK.
Yeah.
Oh. What's a plane ticket from here from East Coast to UK? Spa. I want to say it's like almost $4,000, $3,500.
What? That's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not something you do on a. It's not something you do on a whim.
A while ago, and it was less than. It was like not even $1,000 both ways. What freaking airline do you guys take? God damn.
Everything's overpriced in the States.
I think about. Yeah, it's States. $2,000. Yeah. Okay. It's gone down. Like 3 or 4 years ago, I was gonna go back over to Europe and just before I met Missy and everything, I was just gonna go to Europe and go visit some friends, and they're like the ticket was like $4,200, and it was the trip there, first class though. Yeah, I like first class. I'm sorry, but that's for the ticket there, the week, and then the ticket back. That actually had a hotel, a room on it. But anyway, and here comes the horny biatch now.
She's so cute.
So ugly. Cats.
Shut up.
Ugh.
I want to get a little piggy.
Dude, it's really funny because I got like a piece of metal in my shoulder. So like well, it's really, really tiny, but the metal detectors at the airports blow up. I mean, I had to take my belt off. They could take my pants. Not my pants, but my shoes, my socks. I had to take everything off at the airport. Seriously, just because of my shoulder. And then I show the guy, well, this is where it's at right here, And he's like, oh, okay. So he goes over with the wand, and it's like, weep, weep, weep. Okay, so it's hell to get on an airplane for me. My wife, she's got a big old metal plate in her ankle.
Dude, I'm convinced I have freaking radiation or something going on, because no matter what I'm wearing, what I have in tow, I always set off the freaking metal alarms, and I have to go into that awkward little room where they freaking frisk you. Like, the hell? I don't have a belt on. I got I took my piercings out. Like,
cavity search.
Dude, no matter what, like, they freaking like, all right, bend over, sir. I'm like, oh, this is awkward. And now they have that. Like,
you were loving it, shut up.
No, hell no. They need to buy me dinner first.
What about your cavity search? Shit, they gotta go through 2 holes for you.
Oh God, that's terrible. But now that TSA they have like that awkward little fishbowl. It's a see-through room.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the first place to take you, unless they need to take you to the more secure location. But that's where they do the quick frisks. It's still awkward. It's more awkward because they not only do they pull you aside and you hold up everything else that's been going on and people are complaining behind you, but then they put you into a little room where everybody's watching like, ooh, what did he do? Oh, he's got a beard. He must be Taliban.
I'm not gonna tell that joke because I've done something like that before. Yeah, I can't. Let's just move on. I've done some really, really, really questionable things in my lifetime, and that's while I was in the military too. Surprised I didn't get kicked out for that. James, you want to promote me? No, we're gonna kick your ass out because you're stupid. Okay.
Oh man. But oh, Connor D just joined us on the gang. Oh yeah. We got a new follow. Thank you, brother. But anyway, let's keep going on here because we got more to rant about. We got a lot more to rant about. This next one is
new show.
Yeah, I know it's been a whole new show. I might have to cut out the next couple of things. This will be the last one.
Yogi, have you heard about the Dan Aykroyd situation? What's going on with Dan Aykroyd with Ghostbusters?
Yeah, this has been quite a hotbed of controversy, if you will.
Yeah, you don't say.
Because this, they're making the all-female cast Ghostbusters, which they were very clear is pretty much a reboot or a re-envisioning of it. And throughout the whole thing, they've been very clear about the whole fact that they want to still make a true sequel, but this is like the next, logical decision, the next step that makes, sense. And Dan Aykroyd and
they
gang...
can't even make a sequel with all the original characters, can they?
They'd have to find some way to write out Harold Ramis.
Which
dead.
one was that?
He was, oh gosh, I can't remember the name.
That was the... I gotta say it, I'm not prejudiced, but that was the black guy in it, right?
No, that's Winston.
No?
That's Winston. You have Peter Venkman, right?
Yeah, which was
Bill Murray. Egon. Was he Egon? Yeah, he was Egon. Yep. Good call.
Egon was the guy with the glasses,
that's the one that
tall,
died.
Skinny one, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He was one of the producers of the show of the movie.
Well, all they have to do is find a guy with glasses that looks like him. Shit. Give him some makeup and old hair. That's good. He wasn't really actually, he was a big part of it.
He was a big part, yeah.
He was the smart ass of the group.
Well, not to mention he also produced the film as well. Like, he was one of the big... It was him and Dan Aykroyd really, do the behind-the-scenes stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, some folks are making a big stink about the fact that Dan Aykroyd still wants to make an official Ghostbusters 3 and kind of ignoring that there's other Ghostbusters coming out. And I really don't feel... And I know that the really overzealous feminists are going to feel like, oh, you chauvinist pig, you're being sexist. It's nothing to do with gender. I have no problem with the all-female cast, but just don't call it Ghostbusters. For the same reason that if they redid Popeye and made him into, a Puerto Rican guy that likes Bacardi, I wouldn't like that.
That's not Popeye, though.
Exactly. And I'm Puerto Rican.
And I'm going to argue with you here on this, with the all-girl cast or the all-female cast. That would not be bad, but you need to call it something else, like Ghostbusters... The future, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's their daughters or something that's taking up their reins and doing that, the stuff like that. No, you can't just make a remake or a remake or a redo of the first one. You can't do that and just put female characters in it. It doesn't work with the movie. That's for the last how many years? When did it come out?
Wow, it's been 25 years or so that he's been trying to get Ghostbusters 3 made.
But you know what I'm saying? But when the original came out, I mean, it was 4 dudes, and then they had a secretary. I'm not being sexist or anything, but that's what it was. That was Ghostbusters. And then there was the nerdy guy, the gadget dude, which was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about oh my gosh, Rick Moranis.
Yes. You know, but if they're gonna do something like that, they should have done something like it's a sequel to like later on in years, like their daughter, like they all had daughters for I don't know whatever, and their daughters took up their father's business or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm perfectly fine with them doing that as a future story, and then that becomes the new Ghostbusters universe. I have no problem with that, right? But the problem I have with is the fact that it's like the reboot, restarting it, recreating it, retconning it.
That's what I'm saying. They don't need to do a reboot with female characters. And I'm not being, like I said, I'm not being sexist or anything. But it's just the point that that's not Ghostbusters. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna have millions of people around the world that watch the original Ghostbusters, and yes, I'm that fucking old. But you're going to have a lot of people, millions of people watching going, what the hell is this? Oh, yeah, I like it because what are they going to see? Why do you make a movie with women in it? To catch the guys, which is what? I don't know. I want to say 60% of the earth. Or say 50-50. 50% of the earth. You're going to get a lot of sales. You have because of course, if they're doing what the other Ghostbusters did in the original movie, they're going to be getting slimed, taking off their fucking jumpsuits right in the middle of everything. Of course, guys are going to want to see that shit. I'm going to watch it just to say it's bad. Maybe.
I mean, I'm going into it with an open mind, but it's just, I just hate the fact that it always becomes an issue of sex, gender, race, creed. It's not like that's everybody's go-to line. It's just the fact that you don't mess with the classic, right? And like I said, I have no problem with re-envisionings, but making something different. Like when I saw Annie come out and there was a black child, I have nothing against black people, but I'm like, that's not Annie. Like call it Fanny if you want. Call it Fanny.
Annie is a red-headed white girl.
Yeah, like imagine if they redid Pippi Longstocking. Imagine if they did Pippi Longstockings with no hair, a bald Pippi Longstockings.
or Terminator, and they make it with a female. Or instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, they do some chick or something. I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, but. Because what I was saying with Annie she's known for with all the different movies and everything that she's done a bunch of movies, let alone her little show that she did every week back in the day. But she was known for her red hair. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing about being white, nothing but her red hair. But everybody's gonna have their opinion. Of course, this is America. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
America. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I feel like it's so insincere when you do that kind of stuff, and it's pandering. You don't sincerely really want to do that. It's just like, oh, this will make everybody happy. It's like, it's kind of like now a lot of shows have like scenes where lesbians and gay guys are kissing, and I had no problem with that personally. But it's like, you're just doing that to kind of get that mass appeal. So isn't that just as bad when you're being insincere about it? And I think it's like we voice these concerns, even though we're very open-minded, but we're gonna get labeled just as badly as the people that are trying to fight against labels. So it's a double standard. But when women themselves are saying, I know lots of women that think the idea of an all-female Ghostbusters reboot is stupid. That tells you something. It had nothing to do with sexism. That tells you something. That's not what Ghostbusters is. It's not about being a bro. Like, the bros are fighting against the re-envisioning of it. No, it's just that's not what Ghostbusters is. It's, I don't know. It bothers me.
Well, you have a lot of things too that Ghostbusters was. It was a group of friends running a business together. Okay, there was a group of friends. It was all about group of friends. They all knew each other from a young age. You guys can see that when you watch Ghostbusters 1. They'll actually go back to when they were kids. Flashbacks and stuff that happened to one of them or some of them. But it's, I mean, I don't know. I'm not even going to get no more on it.
I just feel like, I mean, this is what Dan Aykroyd said a while back, well, not too long ago, actually. He talks about the script. He said, I've written, there's 3 drafts of the old concept that exists, and we're going to be able to salvage some of it and use it. Yeah, we're going to be able to use it someday. Let's get this one made, and that will invigorate the franchise. And, reinvigorate the franchise, and then we'll go on to maybe doing a more conventional 3rd sequel as we're planning. And another idea we have for it. So, this has been something he's been saying for a long time. It's not like he's, like, writing off this reboot. He's just saying, we've always wanted to make a conventional sequel to the original 2. This is not mutually exclusive, so I don't know why it's a problem. We'll move on from it, because, I just want to say, like, you want people to have an open mind towards your cause. You have to give a little. You can't assume that people that have a problem with something are automatically bigots or sexist or chauvinists. Because when you start using those labels liberally, you are propagating the very hate and biases that you're fighting against. And how does that benefit your cause? It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what people do 24/7. But you know what? I think since we're going kind of deep here, we won't have any call-ins today. Is that? Deep. Yeah. Is that a safe bet, Obi? Did you want to do call-ins today?
No. We'll do some call-ins next week.
Okay. Cause we're gonna try to cover a lot of ground. Nah.
Yes.
In the chat, we will check the chat and get you guys involved in that way at least. But Obi, how about we get into the man Christians and geek girls?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm skipping ahead.
Yeah, you are. Here we go, guys. Man crushes and geek girl. Yay! Yay! Guys, this is where we share our favorite man crushes and geek girls of the week. You guys want to be or suggest your own favorite man crushes or geek girls, contact us via Twitter, All Games, and the official gang website. We'd love to hang out with you. For now, let's share our geeks of the week. Here's the streamers, game developers, podcasters, authors, just other geeks that we love. And from chat, we'll just put out real quick, BFT. He put out twitch.tv/SR, Cirque Evo 2. Go ahead and check him out. I haven't checked him out, but I will here eventually. But that's a shout out from them. The one person that I do want to shout out, okay, and he's not even a streamer. He's just a geek. My geek. You guys, a lot of you guys know him. But Chewy, I know you're watching tonight. What's up, dude? I want to shout him out. I really do. Everything that I have, guys, from my PC to my setup, everything that I get to stream with and get to do this because I love to, is because of him. So, and my wife, because she bought it all. But yeah, Chewy, love you, buddy. We're gonna be playing some. I'm gonna try to get him on War Thunder. So, yeah.
The War Thunder is real.
It is, dude, and it's cross-platform. So, like, Pork Chop's been playing with me, Joey's been playing with me, and they're on PS4. So, I was just told, Sark Evo is an event, guys. What event is it? I'll do some research. Yogi, who is your geek of the week?
Yeah, I see a lot of talk about McDonald's in the chat too. Oh man, my brain's about to explode from watching all the chats. My geek of the week it's actually a twofold, Jeremy. First, I want to give a shout out to Obi because I haven't been able to keep up with the networking and the streaming. But he's manning the fort. He wasn't ready for this. He didn't know I was gonna do this. But I want to say I appreciate you keeping things going while I can't do things and in my absence, and keeping the hype train going and spreading the geeky antics love. Yeah, I miss the streaming, but I can't really do it right now. Sucks really bad. I miss you guys. But Obi's doing the gang nights and we're doing community gaming and all that fun stuff. So make sure you check him out, Obi1x2 on twitch.tv/Obi1x2. And I also want to shout out John Davis for his work on American Revenant. If you like horror, zombies, stuff like that, he's a cool dude. He's a writer. He's got a big announcement coming up soon. I don't want to spill the beans yet. I don't think he wants me to. But I met him through our friends at ZombieCast, and he's also one of the few people that are registered on geekyantics.net. Now, there's a lot of people that are subscribed, but he's officially registered. Like, he's got a full profile set up and everything. He's posted on there. That's a big deal. He's on geekyantics.net. Make sure you check him out. And those are my geeks of the week. What are you what are you pointing at? Janelle, do you have
geeks of the week?
I have a geek of the week. I'm never prepared for this. I'm gonna
look at her stream.
What? Oh, you're poking me?
I'm pointing at you.
After this, I need to write down a list of geeks of the week, so I don't have to on the spot just think of something. But my geek of the week is just one of my viewers. He's just been a very good, supportive friend, and he's a pretty decent CS:GO player. I still stomp the crap out of him, but he's not new to my stream. But Q-Tip, actually, in your stream as well as mine. He's just been supportive on every social media, and it's just always in my channel and just always brings me up. So he's just a positive person, and he's super geeky. So obviously he's my geek of the week.
Definitely. And that being said, with Q-Tip, I do want to thank you too, bro, for the love that you gave me, and then, or I don't know which one came first. I really don't. But you're following multiple people from the gang. So again, thank you, bro. Means a lot to all of us. So.
Janelle's got a really cool crew in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm not sure about the Michael guy. He was a little...
He's new. He just came in, so...
Yeah, he was like...
I gave him a couple warnings, but he's gone now.
He was strong-armed. He was like...
Noobs are welcome.
The guy with the blue mic was talking a lot. It's not like I'm not letting Janelle talk. I want her to talk.
It's
yeah.
not a blue mic. It is a robot penis with a cover.
And now my chat's mad at me because I didn't make them all my geek of the week.
Oh no!
Oh, you evil person!
All.
Yeah, I'll give some shout outs for you. I'll give some shout outs for you, Janelle. Toasty Man, No Fear Boogeyman, Rio Dino Gaming. Then who'd I miss? That's it, right?
You know
Those are the
what?
most active people right now.
We're just gonna shout out everybody right in chat right here.
Yeah.
Just
Tiger Claw.
Everyone in chat, you're off.
Q-Tip. That's all I have in mind.
What? Toasty Man, why did you move my cheese? Because I did.
Yeah.
He liked that. He thought that was pretty funny.
We're talking about a book. It's a book. We're talking about how people don't respond kindly to change, and that's part of the reason why people don't like the all-female cast on Ghostbusters. It's not about gender. It's just the fact that it's such a big change, right? They're not even keeping the same names. So I said there's a good book out about adapting or coping with change called "Who Moved My Cheese." It's a cute little book. It's a short book too. Well worth reading.
Fatal Blades has somebody that he'd like to shout out as well. He wrote it in the show notes. But Geek and Sundry. Was it Hector, Less Funny, and / Geek and Sundry?
Oh yeah, that's last week from the Lupus charity stream. Yeah, worth mentioning again.
Definitely is.
Hector is funny.
Delete him.
We're ready for our first real discussion. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Janelle, ready?
I knew it.
I think.
Okay, go. She's not ready.
I was trying really hard not to like put out a laugh like bah!
Quickie.
Oh, that's what. Oh, okay.
Movie video games, guys. I've got a little short quickie here. I know that's done it, and I'm recording all that shit, so Yogi can just play it and deal with it. Random movies, guys, that could make good video games. This is our opinion too. If you don't like our opinion, then sorry. Yogi, what do you got?
Well, like I mentioned last week, that movie Eden Log, I think it's similar to Dead Space, with that feeling of being isolated, kind of confused about what's going on, the darkness, the desperation, all those elements are there. I think it would translate well to a video game that just has a strong narrative, a strong story, but also has fun gameplay. Mm-hmm. So, pound for pound, I think Eden Log will be at the top of my list. You guys have any picks you'd like movies you'd like to see made into video games, maybe?
Movies made into video games?
Yeah. Ideally, a random thing that people wouldn't normally think about.
I don't know.
You don't have any, Janelle?
The Longest Yard. I don't know.
I have no idea. Honestly, something that I guess would be cool, but I can't really see them making it into a video game. But like something that was kind of the same deal. Have you seen the movie Kingsman?
Yes.
Something like, you know, kind of like that, like Kingsman-esque, I guess. But like, it's just kind of like any other spy game if you make it into a video game. But like, I don't know. I like the movie a lot, so you know.
I got it.
Uh-oh.
The Longest Yard.
Oh, okay? Wow.
You're a pro football player, and you get locked up because you've done some stupid shit, and you have to get out of jail faster, you have to play on the team. I don't know. It has little side quests because it's in a prison.
Wait, so you sound like it would be like a point-and-click adventure, maybe?
You are Adam Sandler, okay? You are him. That's your character in the game, okay? Mm-hmm. Once you beat the game throughout the whole thing, then you can be in the other prisoners, like, say, or on the football. You know, you could have little twists and turns for that. I don't know. It'd be something really, I don't know, kind of, maybe probably not good, but maybe good. Depends on what kind of graphics or what kind of visuals you could do.
We have some good suggestions in the chat, like
Battle of
Inception.
LA. Hell yeah.
Interstellar. Wow. The Interview.
Are you guys? Where's all this at? Where's all this?
I'm reading Janelle's chat and Geeky Antics chat at the same time. Battle of LA would be great too, for the lulz. Janelle, what genre would the Kingsman game be? Would it be like
it'd be kind of like, I don't
like an
I
open
feel like
world
it would be
adventure?
Yeah, or something. Because like it just kind of reminds me of like how like James Bond video games usually go. That's how it would remind me of, like, to look and feel, I guess. Because it's like one of those spy movie things, so it would be the same, I feel like.
Yeah, spy movies always translate well. If you have a capable game developer behind it.
Yeah.
So I mentioned Eden Log, which has a lot of similarities to Dead Space. Kind of like that psychological horror with messing with your head, right? Mm-hmm. Another one that's kind of along that same vein is The Vanishing on 7th Street. It has John Leguizamo in it. He's about the only... Oh, no, I think also there's another big name in there.
Yeah, the movie Let's Be Cops.
I haven't seen that one.
Dude, that's Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, you
Friggin'
guys.
Just saying.
oh crap, what's that movie? With,
American Pie. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill.
And then you
What
could
can I
actually
say?
decide, like in
22
American,
Jump Street. That could be a game too.
in the American Pie one, you could actually decide: do you want to fuck that pie, or do you not? Then you could
No.
actually say fuck the pie, and then look around.
Oh my
like,
god. No, that sounds terrible. It'd be like a QTE event where you're just pressing the button really fast, like, get it in the pie. That'd be terrible.
Get in my pie.
Now, well, hold up. Janelle just said, did you say, what's his name? I always messed up his name. Tatum?
Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Tatum.
He was in, was 21 Jump Street good?
Yeah. Oh, someone said Magic Mike. That would
Oh,
be it.
God. That's all, after he did that movie, that's all people are going to think about him now. Like, yeah. There was a lot of butt cheeks in that movie. It was a little interesting. Smokey and the Bandit, man. We got a lot of good picks in here. I don't know if we're gonna make it through. This is supposed to be a quickie. I'm gonna throw the Vanishing. I'm gonna throw the Vanishing on 7th Street. If you guys like Alan Wake, this movie had a similar storyline where it was basically like people that stayed in the darkness too long, these spirits would come and claim them, and they disappear. But there's an interesting way they did it because they tied it into some historical events. It's really cool. It's a really cool movie. Like, basically, you want to keep glow sticks and flashlights and flames and everything you can possibly handy to keep the lights on, because the nights kept getting longer and the days kept getting shorter. And when the darkness came, when night came, the darkness would start claiming souls. So imagine if you were like in a hugely populated city like New York City, and all of a sudden like you don't see anyone. Like, just that would mess with your head, right? Kind of like
I want a Spy Kids game.
Don't they already have those?
Are they out?
I'm sure.
know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll be back. I'm going to the store.
Oh God, Meet the Fockers, the game. Oh my God. I mean, there's a lot of games that even like a new RoboCop game or a Judge Dredd game based on the new remake. Well, the newest remake, the last one they made. But let's move on, because I got some other movies I want to share with you guys, and we can talk about them. See if you guys have seen them. Some really random ass shit. Random as fuck. Nah, I mean, actually, we still got some time. We still got we're pretty good. Did you guys have any other movies that you think you'd like to see as a video game? 12 hours to live. Little
12
Fox.
rounds.
What's that one movie?
12 rounds.
It's like,
12
it's like
rounds.
It's like 23 hours, that movie.
Oh.
That'd be a
Paul Bart.
super exciting video game.
Who's the star in that movie?
Oh, I think it's David Franco or whatever. I don't know. I never seen it, but it's like him trying to get out of this, like, he's like stuck between two rocks for 23 hours, and that's the whole premise of the movie.
Oh yeah, the one where he gets he's rock climbing or something, right? And he gets stuck in like a crevice. It's right. You're talking about James Franco.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I thought I said David Franco, so maybe it's James.
Yeah, James Franco. Yeah. Oh, that's a jacked up movie. Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. You'd be stuck in like one place for like 80% of the game. How could you make that fun? How would you make that fun, Janelle?
It was a joke.
Oh.
I picked probably the most boring movie on purpose.
Nice. What would be more boring though? Like open
He has to cut
waters?
his arm off, apparently, in the movie.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No. Q-Tip just ruined it. Thanks, Q-Tip, you fuck.
It's
you.
no, it's
fuck.
still worth watching. It's still worth watching. That won't spoil it for you. Like, if you like something like Open Waters or Castaway with Tom Hanks, if you like stuff like that, you'll appreciate this movie. It's like, well, Janelle, you don't like survival type situations, right? Like when you, if you see Janelle play like a survival video game, she gets stressed the hell out. Like,
what game, survival game did you hear me watch me play?
a few of them, like Outlast.
That's
Daisy.
that's
You punched a midget
Yeah.
after you played that game.
You punched a midget? You're so
didn't.
mean.
Who said I said that?
Oh my gosh.
I was reading a major Canadian newspaper, the Daily Maple Syrup.
Dude.
The Daily Maple
Hell
Syrup.
No. Hell no.
And it was like, Janelle No 5 punches
Has
midget
punched a midget.
out of anger.
What happened?
Well, you shouldn't have talked shit to her.
Real Dino Gaming says, Castaway is bae.
Now they're just thinking of stupid things.
Oh my god. Oh, all right. I think we should move on before
I don't
I
even know
derail
where
us
we're
any
at.
further. Yeah, but that was good. That was good. I like the suggestion of 23 hours. You have to do like the hardest QT ever and like button mash like hell to chop off your own arm. Best game ever. Better than even Last of Us. Oh. BFT to the T's is like, I'm back with cheeseburgers. You.
Oh, dude.
You.
All right, I'll be back.
How dare you? I can't drive now. I'll go into a ditch. You'll never hear from me again.
Wow, BFT went to get cheeseburgers from McD's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up, bro.
I
Wow,
know.
and even brags about it. What time is it for BFT?
It's BFT's fault that we keep talking about food on the show. Non-gaming content. Oh shit. Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, we got a game there.
An idiot.
But moving on. Obi, did you still want to do the? We only had like I was kind of sad, but we wanted to do the Star Wars Humble Bundle giveaway tonight. But there aren't that many people that commented on that post.
Yeah, I know.
You don't even have to be registered to comment, so there's nothing stopping you. You could just put whatever name you want. You can say I like butt sex if you want. Whatever email address you want, preferably an email we can actually contact you at, and leave a comment, and then you be part of the. You can qualify for the giveaway. What?
They should make like they already kind of have like a Disney Infinity version of this game, I guess, where like you can play whatever. But Guardians of the Galaxy or like anything Marvel, that's coming out. They should make a video game of it
Okay.
because they don't have one.
Guardians would be awesome, like a dedicated
But,
Guardians game.
Yeah, but like really nice looking, and like third person.
I would just want to just keep talking to Groot, and just make him say, "I am Groot." Just make him say that all. That'd be my whole gameplay experience. I am Groot. I am Groot. I'm done. Best game ever.
Yeah, I think you need to be. Yogi's lost it officially, everyone.
Ah, I'm just...
Let's applaud.
It's a giant tree person.
I know.
And isn't he voiced by is he voiced by John Batista or
No.
Or is it
Somebody else.
Vin Diesel? One of those, like, no? I thought.
I think he's voiced by Vin. I think it was Vin Diesel.
And Batista
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
other.
Batista's his buddy. Well, not in the beginning, but
Yeah. I gotta watch the
you know
movie.
what? We're gonna have movie night.
Movie night.
Yep, we're watching Guardians of the Galaxy on Saturday, so everybody join my channel. I have to pause it halfway through and
Oh, it
play
is Vin
a
Diesel. Yeah.
quick game of War Thunder, so people don't say I'm being a. Yeah, so.
And Batista is Drax. Thank you. I had like total brain fart.
Yeah.
Drax the Destroyer. We gotta find a platform where we could like do a movie night and like do like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style, watch a movie at the same time, and then like commentate on it and just have a good time.
Yeah, like they do what funny? It's a funny comic show. It's like a world's dumbest crooks or world's worst whatever, and you have the people in the background talking about them, like, man, you stupid as hell, or acting like what they seen, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Leave me alone.
Oh, you're talking about bad lip readings or something like that. No. It's a YouTube thing where they mute the audio.
No, it's on TV.
Oh, okay. I don't know then. TV, what's that? Jenna, would you be down to do some movie nights?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You heard it right here, folks. But yeah, I think we should hold off at least another week for the Star Wars Humble Bundle giveaway. Just because there's only like 7 people that have entered.
Mm-hmm. So,
folks, all you got to do, this is all I'm going to tell you right now for the community events and giveaways segment. Go to bit.ly/mega awesome giveaway. Right? Or geekyantics.net/giveaways. And go to the Mega Awesome Giveaway thread and leave a comment. It'll take you all of like, I don't know, 15 seconds unless you type really slow. It might take you a couple minutes. But you have to register. But use a valid email, leave a comment, and then you'll be entered for a chance to win the Star Wars Humble Bundle. Thanks to Obi. Obi threw that into the pot. It's a bunch of games that are related, are Star Wars themed. What is there not to love about that? You just gotta leave a comment. That's it.
We got other stuff, but we want to get you guys, going for this.
Yeah.
We haven't even begun giving away stuff yet, guys. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, for those that are here live, those that are on Janelle's channel, for those that are listening on the podcast right now, there are so many games that we have. There are so many giveaways that we have. And we're getting all these giveaways. Different companies has contacted us, different talk shows, even down to private people that don't even do anything, have given us games and multiple giveaways to give away to you guys. If you guys want to start winning, I don't care whose channel you're about. I don't care if you're supporting Janelle. I don't care if you're supporting Krusty Bacon or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Whoever you're supporting, it doesn't matter. Come to geekyantics.net/giveaways. Get in on the Mega Awesome giveaway. If you guys don't, it's your own fault. Because I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in to do it. I'm going to get registered myself. Okay? Hey. I'm going to get registered. Why not? More chances to win, guys. That means we can give more shit away and have fun doing it. Let's do it, guys.
Word.
Tell all your friends. If you guys see a tweet from us, if we don't put you in the tweet, we're so sorry. We're not trying to be dicks. We're not trying to be assholes. We're not trying to be, oh, we just forgot about you. No, we're just, if you guys see it, retweet it for us. I mean, that little stuff like that, even if you've already entered and you can't do anything else, get it out there, man. You guys have you guys know 1,000 people, at least tell 1,000 people.
Well, actually, with the way we set up the giveaways, you earn entries for telling people about it. So everybody wins. You earn another entry for it, another chance to win. And then you tell your friends about it so they have a chance to win. And then it gets more people to visit our site and check out our content. So everybody, it's good for everybody.
Right. And Dexter Effect from Janelle's channel. I believe Janelle has taken herself off the prize pool. So, yeah, there will be no women in the prizes this time. Sorry.
Nope. Though maybe in the future giveaway we'll set up some virtual dates.
Wait. I'm just looking at her laugh right now. She's not listening. She's not talking right now. Come on,
I'm laughing. Well, I got nothing to say because you're right. I got nothing further to comment on.
Oh, virtual dates. Okay, then she said we're right. So be looking forward to that, guys.
I wonder if that's a thing already, or people just like webcamming and having a virtual date. Like, that's weird. It is speed dating already, so why not?
So what is it when, like, in a date you'd go in for like a kiss, right? So what do? You just whip it out and hopefully she doesn't turn the cam off, or what?
There you go, confirmed. Obi's idea of a date is just whipping it out. Whoa, what do you think? That's it. Just streamline it. Don't even waste time.
No, like at the end of the night. Like, you know how a guy will go in for a kiss at the end of the night, you know, see what he can get, rah, rah, rah. Is that what you do on cam? You just whip it out and hopefully she doesn't turn her cam off?
Oh, my Lord. That's like the next level of speed dating. It's like, don't even make small talk. What's your favorite color?
Hey.
What do you do for fun? Like, slop. What do you think?
Big enough?
Is it the right thickness? Do you like the color out of it? Is it the right hue?
All right.
I made Obi uncomfortable with his own joke. Yes! Alright.
You're just more comfortable talking about dicks than I am. That's all it is.
Hey,
Okay.
Richard needs love. What's wrong about talking about Richards? There's Richards all over the world. Sir. Richard Cheese is one of them. Best singer NA.
Feature, guys, we're gonna get right into it because I don't want to talk about this anymore. More random movie talk. This is something, guys, we're just talking tonight. We're having fun with it. You guys want to get into it, please let us know. Write in chat, of course. And we're in 3 spots tonight. For those that are listening on the podcast, we're live right here on geekyantics.net, or Geeky Antics on Twitch. Of course, Janelle. Yes, Janelle No 5 on Twitch, and as well as YogiZilla. So you guys can find us all over the place. But let's get into it. More random movie talk. Since we got interrupted last week, let's do some more talking about movies. I didn't want to say movie talk 6 times in a fucking row.
Well, you guys start and tell us about a movie you've seen recently that you really enjoyed. No?
I'd have to go back and check my Netflix. I'll be right back.
Well, if there's any movie I'm going to talk about tonight, it's going to be this first one. It's called 95ers, like Interstate 95, like Highway 95. And then it's Time Runners. And I really quite enjoyed this. Now,
I've seen this.
Did you?
Yeah.
I really loved this, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Like, this plot seems really familiar until it hit me. This is like a Christmas Carol, but then like more to it. And then it turns out that that's exactly what the writer/director Tom Durham, who we might have on one of our podcasts in the future, because I think I would like to know more about this. See if maybe this might be a series. Who knows? There's a lot of potential here. I really like the concepts. But he described it as the Time Machine meets X-Files meets Heroes meets A Christmas Carol. A lot of cool little ingredients in here, and it's great because it's a time travel story with heart. It's got love, romance. It's got action. It's got plot twists. It's a really fun romp. And the best part about it, folks, you can watch it online for free. If you go to 95ers, that's 95, the numbers, ERS.com.
I got it.
You can watch it online, folks, for free. It's crazy. It's on Netflix. It's on... Well, I don't know if it's on Netflix. I don't remember. But I know it's on Amazon Prime. And it's really neat. Like, this is a movie that started off as a Kickstarter. And they raised like $17,000, $17,020, something like that. And 224 backers. Mind you, a lot of the backing came in the final hours, which is pretty typical on Kickstarter, believe it or not. That's like the final hours when people feel the urgency and they just throw the last bit in there. But for a movie that's definitely ultra indie, so to speak, it's a very cleanly shot movie. It's got some nice special effects. very well done. The production value is surprising. It's very well done. The actors are solid. The protagonist in the movie is a woman who's a great actress. I loved her. I want to see more of her. She kicks some butt. It's a fun movie. I can't recommend it enough.
Have you seen anything about this 49ers?
Pardon?
Have you heard anything about 49ers?
No, I have not.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not very engaged in
Sorry, buddy.
stuff.
I'll watch it now. I'm gonna watch it now, but
Well, yeah, now that I know it exists.
we can tell you about this next week if you want. That's our homework for the week. Kids gonna watch 49ers.
Yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Like, I really enjoyed it, and it's free for anyone that has internet access. So give it a watch. I really enjoyed it. I was very happy with it. It's a movie that I actually would like to rewatch. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. It'll make you want to punch someone. You know, maybe you may want to punch a midget like Janelle did recently.
Shut up.
True.
Like, if you keep saying that, I'm actually gonna get reported or something, and they're gonna be like, the freaking
Ain't
midget
nobody gonna
association
report you.
is gonna come after me and be like, you bitch.
They're gonna nail you for non-gaming content.
That'd be funny though.
They're gonna be like, fuck you, bitch.
I did watch a couple. Every chance I get that when I see a new movie come out of like Spartacus or like the Brothers Grimm, I watched. Just any kind of movies that would like come out on Netflix, basically, that are about the the Greek gods and stuff like that. I watch them just to watch them once, to see how bad they really are. But Spartacus was actually decent. But I haven't been watching much Netflix. I've been at the hospital, so I haven't been watching much movies at all. Trying to keep up on my weekly shows is enough.
Yeah, I hear that, brother.
Janelle,
anything random you can think of that you want to share? A little diamond in the rough, perhaps?
Anything random? Like, just completely random?
Yeah.
what have you watched lately?
That I watched lately?
I still haven't watched The Interview yet.
Oh, I watched
It's on
that.
Netflix. I want to, but
It's so like when you're watching it, you're just like, oh, it's and then, like, I feel like my brain's confused about it because I just don't know if I want to like it or not. It's the same with like McDonald's McGriddles. My brain just can't handle it. It's like, is it a pancake or is it like bacon and eggs? Like, I don't know.
Oh,
it's bacon
God.
and eggs. It's bacon and eggs on a pancake.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like, there's just so much flavor and crap going on.
It's your
so my
whole
head's
breakfast
just like,
in one, dude. I know. It's like fucking.
yeah, I need to have it again just so I can get it full out. Like, my brain doesn't have an explosion this time because I'm prepared. Because when I first had it, I was like, what? What's happening? So what is this? This crazy creation. Like, but yeah.
Oh, and
gosh.
I watched it even though I told nobody I would not do it. I caught up with my wife on the Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? And I'd see her watching it every now and then, and it'd be like, she's like, oh, it's just Orange is the Black. You should try it. I think you'd like it. So what's it about? It's a woman's prison. No, fuck that. I don't like it. I don't even, I watched one episode with her. Like, God damn it. She's like, what? I said, I gotta watch the rest of them. But unfortunately for me, it was all up to date.
That show is like soft porn.
It is.
I heard that. I haven't seen it, but I heard that
It
it was
is.
like that.
Why women like it.
Yeah,
It's the same with 50 Shades of
of
Grey.
Grey.
It's basically like soft porn that they're allowed to put in theaters.
Exactly. See? Janelle is probably one of the smartest girls I know. That's why I've
What do you
adopted her to my family.
What
Why are you saying that? What do you mean?
No, because you call it how it is. No one can step away from it and realize that's what it is, right? They try to like fool themselves and say, "Oh, it's romantic. It's beautiful." I was like, "No, it's not. It's porn." You just don't want to call it that because porn is dirty, but this is artistic, supposedly. You know what I mean?
Porn is... Let's be honest, like, as many people say porn's dirty, freaking all of you bitches watch it, so shut up. Can't say shit. Even the bitches that say they hate it, they still fucking watch it, just to know what the fuck it is and shit. Like, shut up.
Just own it, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle, no 5, 2015.
In full effect.
In full effect.
Uncut, Janelle.
Oh, man. That's so true. But I'm not going to go on that rant today. But it's just funny, like, I know people that are straight up prudes and like, I want to watch 50 Shades of Grey in the theater. I want to watch that movie. It's like, what? Really?
So
The word moist bothers you, but you're going to watch that.
So basically, if I leave my wife alone with that movie running, I probably could come back and catch something happening.
Yep.
Hell,
Yeah.
Janelle's even said it. She's like,
Honestly,
hell yeah, I've done it.
I probably wouldn't like the movie as much, but I read the book, and you know, erotica is pretty awesome. Because, like, not only is it like, you know, erotica is exactly what it is.
And thank you for
get
my
to imagine it.
confession, my dear.
You get to imagine it the way you want to, so it makes it even better when you're reading it rather than if you're watching it, because you have to watch the way they portray it. Whereas I read the book and I'm like, yes, this is the way I want it to be.
Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong racket. I need to start writing some romance novels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love there's a thing now where there's like, I don't know what the proper terminology for it, but it's like luxury, upscale porn, where it's like, you know, you don't see the cum shot, you don't see the nasty stuff, but it's beautiful. It's like, oh, they're caressing each other. Yeah, but he's plowing her ass, so it doesn't matter that he's caressing her, he's still plowing her ass. Oh, but he's doing it gently, and he's looking her in the eyes. It's romantic. It's I'm using
sensual.
It's so sensual because they have music in the background and there's a beautiful piece of art by Monet. You know, oh yeah, the Monet back there makes it completely fine that he's skull fucking her mouth. It's fine, no problem. Get us the Monet in the background, and they cuddle afterwards. I'm in the wrong fucking racket apparently.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Oh my god.
No, I'll be the asshole tonight, Obi. I can just blame it on the alcohol. It's okay. It's like being Catholic. You can just make a You can just say confession, and then it's all right.
That's what I told Janelle. Thank you for your confession, my daughter. Anyway, yeah.
Oh my god.
Guys, we have severely derailed ourselves, I think.
Just
but
a
we're
bit.
talking about movies, so it's not that bad. So.
No, we're still mostly on topic. Mostly.
So, just so we can have this in here, has anybody played the Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse yet?
No, everyone's been bugging me to play it, but I just can't fork out the money for that shit.
I want to play it, but then I don't. Just another game that's gonna die out in a month.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, oh shit, I paid like $30 for this? God damn it.
When I could just go save up 60 for, or 100, 120 for the Rainbow Six games, get Hardline when it comes out, and just have some fun. Why?
Yes, Hardline, bitch, yes.
You want me to get Hardline for you?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
I'm like
guys.
counting down the days. It comes out in like
Alright.
4 days. I'm so excited.
For all you smart people on all of our streams, okay, Obi needs $60 to buy Hardline, so hook a brother up.
Oh
Hook a
my
brother
god.
up. But yes, no. Dexter said something on Janelle's chat. He misses the 2D days. I
Yeah, they still come out
Sorry.
with games like that, but they're just not as popular. Like, you have to really go find them. I found a lot in the States when I went down there, but I didn't buy any because I'm poor. Can't afford all that shit, man. But they still come out like that. Some of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think of like Don't Starve is a 2D. Well, kinda, maybe.
Oh
Kinda.
yeah, I like that one.
Don't Starve Together. You know. What do you got? What do you got going here, Young? I lost what I was gonna say.
Oh, video game wise? Or are
No.
we still talking about the movie
I wanted
stuff?
I wanted to get a video game plug in there so we.
Oh
don't
yeah,
fans.
keep it safe. Well, last week I had mentioned Takeout, and I said that it's a movie that will make you appreciate Chinese takeout on a whole new level. And also, it's kind of a social commentary that talks about the high cost of freedom, at least in the United States. Though Chinese immigration is a thing that's pretty much worldwide, but they talk about the aspect of it in the United States, you know. And it's just crazy because the whole movie's talking about. It focuses on these people that are working in a Chinese restaurant, trying to pay back their debt that they incurred, trying to, get into the States, smuggled into the States, and they're pretty much spending years upon years. Some people spend 3 years paying it off if they really bust their butts just to pay off the initial debt, and some people spend 10, 15 years, because they go to loan sharks or they get interest and all kind of shady stuff happen. It's a really cool movie. It's a documentary style movie, and it just me watching it, it made me appreciate so much more. Like, we always complain about how bad things are for us, but it could always be worse. Like, honestly, I mean, this one guy was getting his back beaten and his legs broken because he wasn't paying his loan back in time, and all this crazy stuff. And I was like, damn, it was some heartbreaking stuff. And this one Chinese delivery guy was doing all the deliveries one day so that he could try to get pay back in time, because he said, oh, if you don't pay back this much by the end of today, we're gonna quadruple your debt or something crazy like that. So he did all the freaking delivery runs. He did like hundreds of delivery runs in one day. That's crazy. Can you imagine the amount of freaking riding around on a bicycle, like how much work you're doing, and then dealing with assholes, and then and this happens in real life. Like, this is true to life. I've seen it, like people tipping like $1. Here you go. Like, here's 25 cents. Keep the change. Like, what? So it's a movie that makes you realize like a lot of things. But one thing that I saw is like people are really cheap. Like, I don't like to eat out unless I can tip properly, because I hate people that they eat a freaking $50 meal and they leave $1 behind. Like, really? You realize that person's not making enough base salary to live off of it. They live off of tips, and not to mention those tips are now taxed. So you leave $1 tip, they gotta split that with the house and the bus boy and all that other shit. They might see 20 cents, and after the tax man comes in, they might see 10 cents of that $1. Good job. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
No,
it makes me a little angry.
No, that's something that people need to learn how to tip. Yes, there are some retarded servers that, would you like a drink? And your cup's been empty for 30 minutes. You have those people, but those people aren't going to make it in the business anyway. But when you get these more seasoned servers, and I don't even call them waitresses anymore, they're servers. But you get those seasoned servers that just run circles around everybody else. You got to drink when you want it. Your food's hot. Everything's just perfect. Your bill's $30 and you leave her $2. No, fuck that. 20%, guys. And I know that's a little high for some people, but it used to be 15%. 20%, guys, needs to be your tip. Seriously. My wife is crazy about tipping. If she was here right now, she'd be like, yep, our bill tonight was $22 at the bowling alley, and she tipped her 10. She knows. Yes, we saved a little bit of money because we didn't have as much. I usually get some wings and some beer, and but I didn't drink tonight, and I didn't have wings. I had I think a cheeseburger, and that was it. So we saved some money on that, so we give it to her. She's got kids and stuff. Even though if we didn't know her, you'd still do the same thing.
Yeah.
A little respect goes a long way, guys. Especially if that server's having a bad day. A few extra bucks could help her not to take her home. You know, go home and drink a bunch of fucking pills. I don't know. Little things matter, guys, in life. They do. A lot.
Yeah. You know, I feel like you tip for two reasons. You tip for the service you received. You also tip if it's a place you frequent. I believe more so you tip for the service you want to receive in the future, because you're creating a relationship there. You know, you're letting the person know, look, you know, you didn't really do that great today, but I believe in you here. Because a lot of times people have that really shitty day, and no matter how thick your skin is, if you work a whole week and you're getting $1 from every person that comes in, and you're busting your ass, like you're making sure the drinks are topped off, you're checking in with all the tables, making sure they're all happy, you're being friendly, you're making small talk, and you're still getting shit tips, that's gonna take its toll on you. So it's not, you know, it's you can't blame if you get a person that's a little like deflated, you know. So I feel that way. Like, you order out, you eat in the restaurant, you know, try to have a reasonable tip. You know, it's especially if it's a place you're gonna do business with a lot in the future. You recommend other people to, because you're ensuring future good service. What do you think, Janelle?
I agree. I have a lot of family members that are in that kind of business, and they tell me that that's an issue with them all the time, is like tipping and stuff like that. So I'm fully on board with that too. Sometimes I'm like super poor and I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna tip you. Just it might not be as on par as I know it should be, but
Yeah,
I try.
but
You know, students.
right, but you're the kind of person as well, though, to say, hey, it's not as good as it usually is. Sorry, but you're the kind of person to come back the next time and give them extra.
Yeah.
My wife's the same way. It's just like, hey, sorry, you know, my husband was an idiot and he didn't bring his wallet. This has happened before. And she told, you know, my husband was an idiot. He didn't bring his wallet. We'll be back in 2 days to eat here again. And we'll make sure we get you and we will make up for this. She's like, no, don't worry about it. I'm glad you had a great time. And she was really nice. And just, we went back 2 days later, brought her son back. You know, he was a little bit bigger bill. And we gave her like a $20 tip. And just walked out. So it's just, things come back. Help out those that are actually serving your food. Because eventually you're going to talk shit enough that they're going to poison your shit and you're going to fucking die. I'm not lying, dude. There's some servers get self-vindictive. I mean, they're like, oh, you want to, okay. You want to give me some fucking change, douchebag? Here you go. Rat poison in your Coke.
I mean, it's common sense, too. Like, you know, you're eating that $50 steak meal, you know, party of two, and you leave like $1 tip. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you're already kind of splurging, right?
Well, the Logan's bill, that's not a cheap place.
Logan's is pretty good with prices.
It was $75, dude, for our bill.
But you get her all you can eat yeast buns, though.
Oh yeah, but those things fill you up so fast.
Yeah, but if you get a nice server that gets them to go, I love Logan's. Oh man, don't get me started, bro.
But the server at Logan's was so surprised because I handed her that, because I don't like leaving. If I'm gonna leave an extra tip for somebody, I don't like leaving it on the table. I want to hand it to the person. I want to see them pick it up, just because then I know it's going to the right person, to the right place.
You know, there's an interesting taboo about that too, though. Like, some servers, they feel like that's awkward if you hand it to them personally.
Nope, I tell them, well, because when I go up to give it to them, I said, here, I like to see it in your hand when I leave.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
They have to split it at the end of the night anyway.
Yeah, but this is something that, you know, my wife actually wrote a note. It doesn't work this way, but she still had to split it. But she gave her an extra. You know, she was just really nice and she was just awesome. I can't explain it to you. And she goes, give it to her, and it was, I don't know how much it was. I'm not gonna But it was a nice size tip, and I said, "Here you go. Keep the change. We'll see you next time." She ran out. She goes, "I think you gave me too much."
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Thank you. You know, because there's something wrong with my steak. I ordered a porterhouse. They brought a T-bone. I called them on it. No, sir, that's a porterhouse. Ma'am, the bone is all the way from one end of the meat to the other, all the way through. That's a T-bone. And I can get pretty mean sometimes.
Oh, wait, we talked about it when you talked about the onion rings
Oh.
and the French fries. But see, I like that. When you
I'm not
get...
allowed at Burger King anymore.
Oh, damn. That's bad.
Well, no, I asked him I said, I just cook me a fresh batch and just put them, you know, right out of the vat, put it into the box, and then put it in the bag. I just say no salt. All right, so they just make me a new one. Well, they dumped it in there. Well, we'll just take it off the top. Fine, whatever. And then I said something on the way. I was like, "Fuck this place." He goes, "You know what, sir? You're not welcome back here anymore." I was like, "Fuck you, I don't care." I'll go to the other Burger King right down the fucking road.
It's like you couldn't just help yourself. You're like, fuck your mother.
No, it's just... He looks like it.
Oh my god, was this after you made him you forced it to make you a fresh batch? Like you got him to like dump the oil and get a new batch of fucking French fries for you?
I'm not that bad, dude. Come on.
That's what I pictured.
The reason I know, okay, because like you know, I was a manager before at Burger King, right? So the reason I know is Burger King has their oil. They have two different oils. They have oil for onion rings and an oil for fries. It's because they're actually, you have to, I don't know. One has to be hotter than the other, some bullshit. But they don't do it in the same oil. So I just know that they dumped it in there anyways. And it's like, sons of bitches, I'm getting ready to freaking go postal on your asses. I know where everything is back there. I can just make it myself.
Ah, damn. So you're the most dangerous kind of customer. You're the one that knows too much.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I expect that, like with Subway, back in when I was active duty, me and one of my buddies, we actually bought into a Subway. He was out of the Army. He stayed there to run it, blah, blah, blah. So whenever I go into a Subway, I'm like, that's wrong. It's not because I want to be a dickhead. Well, yeah, it is. It is. It is because I want to be a dickhead, but it's not all that. I mean, there's a certain way to do things, all right? If the person is cashing you out at the register, okay, and you're standing at the other side, and this is what you see her do. You just watch her bring it up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, $17.60, $3 your change. Have a great day, blah, blah, blah. She turns around, gets gloves, and goes right to make my sandwich. First thing I say every time, yes, the rum is loved. I love it. The first thing I say is go wash your hands, please. Oh, my hands are clean. You just touched money. So please go wash your hands. So now she's pissed off at me about that. Okay? And this is a newer girl. Haven't been there. I don't think she's ever met me. She gets her gloves on, all pissed off, like trying to, like, motherfucker, make me wash my motherfucking hands. What the hell's wrong with him? Can I help? What would you like, sir? First off, for you to drop your attitude. I ain't got no attitude. What would you like to eat? Okay, so I told her what I wanted to eat, blah, 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 blah. Got done, and I said, why are you so angry at me? Because I made you wash your hands? Because I didn't want to get sick from you touching somebody else's money than touching my food? She's like, well, no. I said, so why are you so mad at me? I don't know. You dumbass. Well, you need to get the hell out of here, too. I have a problem sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not drunk. I've just been drinking.
I got a buzz, but I'm not drunk.
An alcoholic because I don't go to meetings, damn it.
You don't got the special little token.
We're a live drunk stream. No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, Yogi, what are we doing? I'm ranting. Mm-hmm.
Well, we were talking about movies. But we went off on a tangent with that. But that's just the kind of movie the Takeout is. It makes you think about a lot of stuff. Like, on the surface, you think it's just about Chinese delivery people and immigration. But there's a lot of profound insight there. Dude, I'm like going off. I'm trying to be serious over here. You're going all Herbert on my ass.
Sorry.
Good Lord. This is why we can't have nice things.
Right.
But my next movie is called The Grand Heist, which has a subtext of Ice Ice Baby. It's a silly movie. If you like Italian Job or Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 12 or any of that kind of stuff, like good heist movies, watch The Grand Heist. It's I think it's a Korean-made movie, or yeah, I want to say it's Korean or Chinese, one of those. I know that's a big difference between the cultures. I'm sorry, but let's just say it's Asian in nature, and it's really cool. It's about a world where ice is worth more than gold because of the heat seasons people go through. And yeah, that's what I said, Ice Ice Baby. It's really cute because they like bring in the Western culture into it. And there's a part, like, there's little nuggets in there. Like, there's a part where a friend comes to a bookstore and brings books from the West. And he's like, look, this book has remedies on how to, like, heal wounds using Western cures that are all organic, whatever, natural. And like but he's like, oh, you could read English? Like, no, but I looked at the pictures. So
Did
like,
you say they're all orgasmic?
organic.
Oh,
So like he puts like this like rub on the guy's wounds, and he's like, yeah, it's cigarettes, sage, whatever, jasmine, and some other stuff, and ground up, and it helps your wounds heal faster. And he's like, "Oh, you can read English." Then they cut to the book, and it says torture techniques. Like a little funny thing like that. Then like the friend, like he's like very worldly. He's like, he goes like this with the little fingers, like, okay, like what does that mean? You want me to give you money? Because apparently in China, whatever, that means give me money if you do it like that. I don't know. If you're not watching the video, I'm sorry. But then he goes, no. If you do it like this with your fingers, like a little circle and then a little bunny, it means okay, like everything's all right. I think, oh, so like throughout the whole movie, they start going, okay. It's a really cute movie. It makes you laugh. It tickles you in the pickle in a nice way, and there's no porn involved.
looking at Janelle's stream, and she's sitting there chilling, playing with some wires.
This is I keep getting stuck on my I keep getting stuck on my leg, so I move them.
Janelle, you sounded really Latina there for a second.
Oh, hey, I was talking to somebody, Yogi, and they were saying that you speak Spanish very, very slowly.
Me?
Say something in Spanish right now.
Me? I speak Spanish slowly? Who was that? Who said that?
My
Do it
buddy
right now.
Chappie from Puerto Rico.
Do it right now.
He said you speak Spanish very slowly.
Oh yeah, compared to most Puerto Rican, I talk for Spanish slowly. Yeah, because the most Puerto Rican that I've been so used to speaking English now that like I can't do it like that anymore. But yeah, what was he listening to? The time you want me tea time when I read the Spanish comments.
I don't know, but he was like, "Damn, is he Mexican?" I said, "No, he's Puerto Rican. He speaks Spanish slowly."
What? I speak. Oh, my heart.
I'm sorry. Dude. I'm sorry. That's a fellow Puerto Rican though. I mean, he said it himself.
Was that pork chop?
He didn't. No, it wasn't pork. Well,
Mate.
I mean, it might have been pork chop later, but it was my buddy from Puerto Rico that said it to me because I told him about you. About your doing.
I don't like stuff. Have that Mexican swagger. They'd be like, "Órale ese, que la onda, man." I'm not like that.
I didn't say. Never mind. I didn't say you were a fucking pothead. Spanish speaker. Like, ¿qué pasa, homie? I don't know.
There's a question in here in Janelle's chat. Where's my real name come from? Yomar? In Spanish, it's pronounced Jomar. The Y is a J sound. Jomar. Mi nombre es Jomar, pero mi amigo me llaman Yogi. Yogi. Y me parece que yo no hablo español suficiente rápido, pero no entiendo por qué dicen eso, porque yo hablo bien rápido. No lo entiendo. Son come mierda que dicen lo que quieran. Mira, te lo meto por mi culo.
And you have now listened to the Spanish broadcast for I have no fucking idea what the fuck he just said. Ah.
I didn't know. Just freaking.
You just got that right? Okay.
No, and then BFT, and you said that, and then BFT puts the freaking Mexican flag in the chat. Oh my god. You guys, I'm done.
That's BFT, that's just wrong. You put a Mexican flag in the chat. He's Puerto Rican.
We haven't even gotten through half of like the movies I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm just gonna go through them real quick. And then we'll just 7 minutes. Then we'll just bullshit for the rest of the time. I want to recommend. So I said the Grand Heist, Takeout, and 95ers, Time Runners. I also want to recommend if you like found footage type movies like Cloverfield, Blair Witch Project or whatever. Just check out Spectre. It's pretty cool. It's about this small town that gets hit by a tsunami. I'm not gonna tell you much more than that. But it's pretty trippy. Spectre. Check it out. Ghost from the Machine. It's a really nice take on the typical undead story, reaching to the other side kind of thing. You know, breaking the wall to the other side. It's cool. It tells about it melds technology with the supernatural. It's not Ghost in the Machine. It's Ghost from the Machine. A lot of these are independent films, by the way. There's a theme here. Now here's one. I usually most spoofs are forgettable, right? Like things by the Wayans brothers are pretty forgettable. A scary movie is like, yeah, you laugh for a little bit and then you're like, this is really bad. But Hungover Games is a spoof I would actually recommend to watch. It's very enjoyable. It's actually done very well. Too. Huh?
It's funny as shit too.
It is funny as shit. It is definitely funny as shit. And the only thing I would say, if you're bothered by gratuitous nudity, don't watch it. Or if you're underage, don't watch it.
So for all the guys in here, you'll love it.
Or lesbians that like boobies. Why not?
Hey, some girls like boobies. That's fine.
Yeah, straight you know, girls. I think everybody's fascinated by boobies to an extent.
Not really. All women got a pair.
I know gay guys that think boobies are really cool, bro.
That's because they're... Never mind.
I'm just saying. Boobies are fascinating. I don't know what it is. It's a universal thing.
You're not sucking me into that conversation.
I know. We did that already. The last one, if you want a movie that's so bad it's good... Actually, no. This movie's just straight bad. But it'll tickle you. Watch 2035 Forbidden Dimensions. Oh my god. It's like if someone took Mad Max...
I got about 5 minutes into that movie and I couldn't do it anymore.
It's pretty bad.
I'm just saying. 5 minutes is my max. You can be...
But like, I got a morbid sense of curiosity, bro. I gotta keep watching it to see how much worse it can possibly get. Like, I'm like, there's gotta be something here. Like, even the boobies did not save it. That's pretty bad. I'm like, okay. Is there some semblance of a plot here? They have some interesting set pieces and characters, but it's like the plot is like, I don't know, it's like a 4-year-old wrote it. I don't know. But those are my picks. But now this bullshit for a little while. Jenna, do you have anything you want to add, or you want to sing us a song, do a little dance, make a little love? No.
Do it.
I'm too tired for that shit. My energy is just gone. Another time, maybe next week.
Yeah, sometimes, guys, if you guys want to hear her go off one time, just go to her stream. She'll be sitting there just rocking out the music, just playing off something. She doesn't sound that bad, but that's what she does.
That bad, he says.
I said that bad. I'm terrible.
We might have to like
Dad.
start doing that. We might have to change the schedule soon so we can have Janelle fully hyped. Janelle, I can't believe people thought I was like cutting her off. Like, hey, you with the blue microphone, let Janelle talk. Like, I was not letting her talk.
Hey, turn that robot penis off.
Like, no, Janelle, you can't talk. How dare you speak out of line? This is a man's world, obviously. No, I'm kidding.
I'm waiting for it.
Janelle, I love you.
Waiting for it.
Fuck you, Joey.
Today, I officially told Janelle that she's my little sister that I never had. I adopted her. I was waiting for Canada to send papers, but it's so freaking laid back. That's never gonna happen. They might send me some maple syrup though, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll put maple syrup on everything.
You gotta
Add
send her
that
some
as like a
ramen.
gift. They'll be like, "Oh, sweet, you're adopting her. Here, have some fucking maple syrup."
I'd be freaking super excited about that. Holy shit!
My wife would love you to death if you sent us some maple syrup. She loves that shit. I like corn syrup. The K-roll.
That's good too. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying not on pancakes though. Just on French toast.
Oh.
Pancakes, you gotta have the maple syrup. Because it's too thick for pancakes. Put it on French toast with some cinnamon, some powdered sugar. Oh, it's like orgasm on a plate.
Damn.
Oh. Bang.
Have you guys ever grilled, like done like a grilled cheese? Oh, Janelle was just talking about it. The griddle.
Yeah, the McGriddle.
It has the infused syrup in it.
Yeah, I had the crackhead idea.
I'm doing that with everything now, though.
So
Like, it's so
this-
common to have that in pancakes. Like, it's not like it's only at McDonald's. Like, a lot of fast food places
Well,
do that now.
McDonald's was one of the first ones to do it though. Because now they have them in the Egos, like Lego my Ego kind of thing. They got ones like, you know, French toast sticks or little French pieces of French toast that are, you don't even need syrup for them anymore.
Damn.
For show. I cut Janelle off. She's mad at me now.
Someone,
No, you didn't.
Chicken Plus says, how about the starving games? Yeah, we could do the starving games. The hungover game is probably better though. We got people in everybody's chat. My goodness, I'm losing track.
Obi says anything is better than syrup. Wait, no, I haven't. In before the Canadian hockey punches Obi. Yeah, that's the problem. Canadian hockey player punches me, I kick him in the balls. I don't care. I'll wait till he's off the ice where I can walk. So I can't skate for shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm a pretty horrible inline skater and ice skater, but I still try. Doesn't stop me. You gotta have a little bit of junk in the trunk if you gotta be doing that stuff, though. You don't want to hit that tailbone. That shit hurts. Pro tip.
Yeah, the ramen. Yes, ramen is my favorite. It is. Can't help it.
Ramen and maple syrup? What?
No.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, have you guys seen Elf?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Where he's just like obsessed with syrup and puts it on everything. That's what this conversation reminds me of right now.
Didn't Alf also eat cats? That made me a little sad.
Not Alf. Elf.
Oh!
Like ELF, not Alf. Alf was creepy as fuck. I loved him as a kid. It's creepy as fuck.
He is creepy. He actually was creepy, but it was fun. No, yeah, the elf. Yeah, he was. The elf was that was Will Ferrell, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's obsessed with maple syrup. Yeah, but I feel like we've had this conversation before. Holy shit! I just had like a subtle like sense of like deja vu. Yeah. Did you get that too?
Wow.
That's trippy as hell, dude.
That being said, guys, it's about about time for the end of the show. We want to make sure we get some plugs out just because we love to shout people out. We love to shout out our cohorts and co-conspirators in this endeavor that we're doing. Horseplay Live is everywhere that you can listen to or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com. Please take a few minutes to thumbs, favorite, subscribe, share, even better. We'd love some comments and reviews, guys. It's quick and easy, and it really helps us out. Thanks to everyone who has been supporting us and promoting our content. We love you very much. Thank you. If you guys like eye candy, We have video as well. You guys can check us out on YouTube, and that's youtube.com/geeky antics. And right here, we'll be doing the highlights, twitch.tv/geeky antics. Here on Geeky Antics Network, in collaboration with the United Broadcasting Network and All Games Radio Network, we have tons of shows covering a wide spectrum of topics. We can't possibly plug all the podcasts or the full lineup, so you guys can go out to geekyantics.net/schedule. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are our biggest podcast and streaming days for now. But if you guys do want